YS-02. So, had these for over a month at this point. What do I think about these things? I think they are perfectly average. They're nothing very special, to be honest. Um, how they've held up. Let's talk about how they held up first, and then we can talk about how they feel. But they've held up all right. You can see that there is some creasing happening right at these corners. Now, if we look at the YS-1s in comparison, I don't think you can see those creases. We can kind of start seeing it happen on the last ones on this side, but on this side, yeah, it's a little bit more obvious where they got some kind of repeated like stress points where it's causing these ridges to appear, but way less apparent on the YS-1s than they are the YS-2s. Also kind of want to talk about the look of them. So when I got the YS-2s, I kind of expected them to retain their reflective or their shiny nature. Camera, can you please focus properly? Um, but they really haven't. They kind of faded and dulled out quite a bit. I think the camera's confused because of chai right there. Um, so yeah, they kinda lost their shine. The Vice ones have held up a little bit better when it comes to overall reflectiveness and shininess, and I have had some people recommend using that 403 or 707, I don't know what the hell, kind of, trim restorer to bring the shine back to these. I don't feel the need to do that myself. I think I'm perfectly fine with it being a little bit more dull. I don't need it to be, dress shoe levels of shine. Plus, that could probably contribute to the how easily your foot likes to slide around on the back part right here. So I would say don't worry about that. The one thing that I do want to mention is that I do prefer to wear these without socks. I like to wear these barefoot. There's kind of two reasons for that. First reason I already kind of alluded on. If I wear these with socks, it's a little bit tight and they like to slide around a bit on the back right here. If I wear them without socks, my foot feels a little bit more secure. It doesn't want to slide around as much. And since I did go a size down, it, it feels secure without feeling tight. But when I wear it with socks, it does feel really tight. Um, have they expanded a little bit compared to when I first got these? Yes, they have kind of expanded a bit. They do feel a little bit more roomy, but it is still a size down. I do think these feel more true to size rather than oversized as I initially thought. So I think if you're going to go for these and you want to be safe, even if you're half sizes, I would say maybe go up the next full size. And if you are full sizes, go true to size on these. Have they softened up after I've worn these a bit outside? 90 degrees right now. It's like 90% humidity. Have these things softened up? Yes, they have softened up a little bit, but still not anywhere near to the level of the YS-1s. The YS-1s still feel like clouds compared to these things. These things do feel more like your average generic brand slides as far as the comfort goes. The YS-1s are still absolutely the best option, I feel, for having the softest things on your foot. So, anyway, yeah, that's what I think about the YS-2s after a month. Nothing too wild. Some crease marks. They've softened up a bit. I like to wear them barefoot, and you should go true to size on these. Anyway, thank you all for watching as always, and more soon.